Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy 13 walkthrough. We are cruising around with Saz and Vanille, and we've got a couple of treasure spheres to obtain in this area, which I don't remember what they are, but let's see here. Let's have a quick look-see. It's not looking like anything really fancy as of yet. We do have a really good item though coming up once we swap back to the other crew. As far as this fight, wow, a bite. As far as this fight, definitely want to take out the Flanneter first. Nothing new there. You know, obviously with the Flanneter's ability to heal there, you'll want to focus that one down first. I don't think it even bothered healing. This round though, kind of weird, but whatever. And then obviously take down the Flanneter, or sorry, the Flamborg next, or the two Flamborg, the pair of Flamborg. So yeah, nothing too fancy here. It looks like I didn't even bother buffing or anything like that. Which again, actually, I really feel like that's a good. You know, a good strategy, at least for the time being, for sure. I mean, being that Saz has haste now, I really feel like, you know, it's a good idea to set up your default paradigm to one that has Saz starting off in his, synergist role. So something like Undermine. Actually, no, I'm sorry, not Undermine. Oh boy, no, I'm not going to remember the name of it. Wow. Yeah, I'm failing hardcore. Anyways, it's the one with Saz as the synergist and Vanille as Saboteur. Is it evened odds, maybe? Does that sound right? Anyways, reason being, Vanille will be able to drop debuffs on your enemies while you are, you know, simultaneously buffing your own characters. And again, I feel like, you know, at least you don't need to go crazy with Saz's buffs. You don't need to buff everybody with, you know, bravery and faith and vigilance and blah blah blah. You don't need to do all that stuff. I would maybe just start out, get haste on both characters, and then go from there. I think that these battles are quick enough where it doesn't really merit a whole lot of buffing. So there's a couple of segmented carapaces there. Those are obviously organic materials, which may or may not come in handy. I guess we'll see. But you definitely kind of want to go this way, this route that I'm taking here. Otherwise, if you try to go through the middle, you have to fight a really, really tough battle. I think it's like 3 Vespid soldiers and a Thermodon. And you know, with only having 2 characters here, it ends up taking a really long time. I went through that way on my second playthrough, and it was an absolute chore. So, you know, unless unless you want to use like Aegisols and Fortisol and all that stuff on that battle, I would still recommend just skipping it. By now, you should have, you know, fought enough Thermodons as well as Vespid soldiers where you don't need to worry about not having them in your data log. So. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on this area. Again, I would just say get rid of, or you know, skip that middle area. Don't even bother going in there. But the Thermodon, you know, again, once you've got him debuffed a little bit, looks like I got Imperil and Deshell on him, and then I kind of swapped into the dual casting just to try to get just to try to get him staggered sooner. And now it looks kind of like it almost looks like I'm missing some abilities here, but I don't know. Anyway, so in my second playthrough there, I remember using, I think it's Aurora. Boy, that sounds silly when I say it like that. But it's actually a 3 ATB segment wind ability that Saz gets. So I don't know why I wasn't using it there. I'm not sure. Maybe actually, yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal was there.
Damn it! Well, isn't this great?
So good thing you don't have to fight all of those at the same time. That looked like 4 Vespid soldiers and 2 Thermodons. That would have been a... Speaking of chores. Anyways, definitely take down the Vespid soldier first. You know, it's got very, very low health in comparison to the Thermodon. And here, I really spent a lot of time buffing, and I don't know if that was that great of an idea. You know, definitely haste right off the bat. Yeah, okay, Tide Turner. That was the paradigm I was trying to think of, so sorry about that. It's not even dodds. I think actually even dodds is I think it's required to have 3 people for that one. But anyways, even dodds, you know, obviously really great for not only buffing up your characters, but also getting the debuffs. And I would say for this one, probably a good strategy right off the bat is to start with that, but quickly switch after you've got haste into slash and burn and just take down that Vespid soldier as soon as you can. Reason being, you know, you just really want to eliminate that single source of damage right off the bat. Now after that, though, I would say probably swap back into your was it even dots? Boy, no, I forgot again. I'm so bad. Anyways, swap back into your buffing paradigm, and you know, probably drop a couple of more buffs on your characters, and then, you know, if you feel like you need, there's Aurora. So here you go. Now I'm using it. That's weird. I don't know what determines that. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna take a stab at that. Anyways, once you get this guy staggered, at least the battle ends fairly quickly. But alright, battle duration 2 minutes. Not too bad.
Wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And we're decelerating. They up to something?
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
Alright, here we are back to the trio. Immediately you're going to want to turn around here and head back to this. There's a back corner, if you can see it. There's a treasure sphere floating back there, and that's the Whistlewind Scarf. And that thing is amazing, and its upgrade is equally amazing. Well, more amazing actually. But the Whistlewind Scarf allows whoever has it equipped to start with 1 ATB segment filled up. Which is, you know, okay. To be honest, not that great, but it's okay. But in combination with some of your other items, it actually increases your ATB recharge rate in combat. So that combined with the Axis Blade, I believe actually the Axis Blade may be the only one that we've got right now that'll work in combination with it. But so basically, it's got the hidden synthesized family of, they call it Boost, and that's the one that, you know, increases the ATB recharge rate. Now, the 2 items combined will give you a 10% recharge rate, and then by upgrading the Whistlewind Scarf, you get the Aurora Scarf, and that actually makes it, it's basically a direct upgrade over the Whistlewind Scarf in that it doesn't just have your character starting with 1 ATB segment filled. Your character will start with all of their ATB segments filled. So, again, direct upgrade. It's very, actually very good, and I will be upgrading that basically immediately. And then, you know, on top of that, the Aurora Scarf does have that hidden boost. Synthesized ability, so you know, that's another Obviously, really great aspect to that item. Now I'm gonna just equip this right away. So there you go. So it gives you ATB advantage. That charges a single ATB segment prior to battle, and then the ATB rate plus 10%. And yeah, so like I said, I mean, we're going to oh, excuse me, I got a little distracted there. We are going to be upgrading that fairly soon here. Don't know exactly where I decided to do it, but actually what I really should have done is done it right now. I think it takes a, well, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, but it's like a rhodochrosite or something like that. I think that's the item it takes, and we should, if I remember right, already have one, possibly from a chest. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if not, there is one coming right up. I believe it's out here in this area. Let me check here. Oh no, we already got it. I'm sorry. So yeah, we did just obtain one
Didn't even break a sweat.
recently, within the last, actually that was probably last video then. But anyways, like I said, that's going to upgrade that Whistlewind Scarf into the Aurora Scarf, and you know, you'll have to put a little bit of experience. I don't remember how much experience it actually takes to upgrade from, or basically to upgrade the Whistlewind Scarf to maximum level. It's probably, if I was gonna take a stab, I'd say 1,500 EXP. So not too much, not something to really be worried about. And I would not, you know, get a ×3 multiplier. I don't really feel like it's worth the items. But anyways, all right, what we got here? A couple of dragoons and a Viking. Definitely gonna want to take out the dragoons first, if it wasn't obvious already. Always a good. I always feel like that's a good strategy. Take down those, you know, little, or the enemies that have very little health and but can do decent damage, and then worry about the tanky guys after. Yeah, so you know, now that we've got the that ATB plus 10%, as well as the ATB advantage. Now granted, you know, ATB advantage doesn't really do that much for you right now. Again, you really have to go with the Aurora Scarf. Let me just see here. I think that's got a specific. Yeah, okay, so when you do get the Aurora Scarf, the ability is called First Strike. And that's the one that basically you start the battle with all your ATB charged for that character. So that is the ability name. And then again, it does give you the ATB plus 10%. Now, one more time, I think I brought this up, and it was probably the last video, but that ATB recharge rate of 10%, that really fits. I mean, it works for everybody. I mean, you know, literally, or I should say literally every role. You know, the more ATB, or the faster your ATB segments charge up, the more, you know, actions that you actually get to take in a shorter amount of time. Now, that being said, I really feel like that goes extremely well with Lightning's Ravager role, just because, you know, with a better recharge rate, that means she's going to be performing more actions, meaning she's going to be raising the chain gauge up more often. So you know, again, I feel like it works really well. Now, that's not to say that it's not good on any other role. You know, as a commando, for instance, that just means that she's going to get more attacks in. You know, unfortunately, with the commando, it doesn't really raise the chain gauge much whenever you make strikes, but the raw damage from the commando is, you know, pretty awesome. So again, you know, I wouldn't say that that's only good on Lightning for her Ravager role. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that it's a good ability no matter what role you're in. So I guess keep that in mind. As of right now, though, I believe, again, the only two pieces of equipment that you can synthesize that ability with right now is the Whistlewind Scarf and the Axis Blade. So As of right now, lightning is the only one that can take advantage of that combination, so that is exactly why I have it equipped on there. Alright, so what we got here? A bunch of deck drones, nothing fancy here. We'll be able to shred these guys down fairly quickly. Nothing fancy about them. Obviously, that shield talisman is definitely still coming in handy, though. Hope is obviously still fairly vulnerable. I think he generally will be throughout the game too. I think he just always ends up with the least amount of health. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe maybe Vanilla is a little bit close, but I'm not sure. But either way, I guess again that shield talisman, I feel like it comes in really handy here. So I am going to continue on with that. I don't know about for the rest of the game. There may be a boss fight here or there that I swap it out of, but for the most part, I probably will be leaving that on him. I just feel like it's so good. So good. Alright, this area, there's a little bit of a kind of a hidden chest. Chest. I already did it again. Man. There's a hidden treasure sphere. And you actually have to wait for these. I don't know what these actually are. They're like exhaust. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like some sort of exhaust releasing. Anyways, just kind of cruise down here. You'll see here it is. So it's hidden down here. And I believe that's the only way to get down in here, is to ride that, that exhaust valve or whatever you want to call it. All right, so what was that? I think 300. Was that 300 gil? I looked away for a second. I'm pretty sure that's the one though. And then there's one last. I believe this is the last treasure sphere back here now. That's definitely guarded though by a bunch of dragoons. So we will have to take them out. Not that that's going to be much of an issue, but I did skip over a couple of fights out here just because, again, they're like, it's like deck drones and stuff like that. So nothing fancy, nothing that we haven't already fought a billion times anyway. So I didn't really see a whole lot of advantage in killing everything out here. But ooh. We got a little low here. It's always a sign of a fairly rough battle if, being that my characters are fairly beefed up here, and if I still end up healing. Four-star, womp womp. Well, I got an incentive chip still. So there's something. Alright, let's get this treasure sphere opened up. Spark ring, okay. I think those are limited in quantity, so definitely not going to want to miss that. And then there is a fight here with a bunch of dragoons, but you can actually avoid this if you really want to. I don't know if I did or not. Nope, looks like I was not able to avoid them. Oh, it's only two of them. No big deal. Excuse me. I would say, if you really want to here, you may want to prepare for the upcoming boss fight. Wow, it's still only a 4-star on that one too. Weak. But anyways, so we're going to have, like I said, a boss fight coming up here. So let's see, what am I doing? Smart bomb. Okay. Huh. Okay, I guess I wanted to make a smart bomb paradigm.
This makes us lucky. Because when we kill it, we're one step closer to Vanille. How's that? Well, when you put it that way.
Alrighty, let's see.
New
I remember the
strategy.
name of this guy. Oh, okay, I guess I wanted to start out in Smart Bomb. Kalavinka Striker? That sounds right. I don't know. As far as this guy goes, for this first fight, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Actually, I would stay in, although, yeah, I guess getting him slowed wasn't too bad of an idea. For the first fight, though, it's extremely easy. I mean, look at, we got him staggered already. He's not going to last much longer. Relentless Assault for sure all the way here. And then the second fight is actually the bad one. So, you know, definitely you want to work on tactics a little bit more and get buffed up for the second round. But again, for this first one, look at him. He's already, he's done. All right. So that's that. That's the first round. Second round's going to be much different.
Another one!
One big fat stroke of luck after another. I'm so happy I could cry.
Tease us, will ya?
Go down here!
Vanille!
There you are.
Miss me?
You, the monster!
Where?
All right, round two. Fight. Okay, it looks like I'm starting out in Smart Bomb again. That's not the worst thing ever. It obviously gets him debuffed and then you know, gets us some, or builds the chain gauge a bit. Now the crappy thing about that though is he is absolutely brutal. He does a ton of damage this time around. So would definitely actually recommend. Actually, something like, is it even dodge? No. Now I'm all mixed up on what the 2-person paradigm and the 3-person is now. But anyways, it's the one with like, I guess Fang would be a Saboteur, Hope would be Synergist, and then Lightning, I guess, could be like Healer. That probably makes sense. Or Medic, sorry. That one would probably be a good one to start out in. Now, oh boy, it's not even looking like I'm buffing up. That seems weird. This actually seems like a really bad idea. Hopefully I didn't lose this one and have to like restart, because that would be really annoying. But we'll see, I guess. Oh wow, okay. No, I'm taking a total dump on him. Wow, okay, so this was way different than my second playthrough. I had way more issues with this guy the second time around. Alright, and there's the Blessed Talisman. That thing is amazing.
Vanille! Fang! You've still got time.
Fang, there's something I need to tell you.
Making me worry like that. We'll talk later, Missy.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing. So, what's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No, I mean really.
He's serious. We're gonna take down the Sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people. The Fal'Cie have called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
More of them?
You know, this is getting really old.
Check this out! A miracle. Grand Pulse style!
Vanille, go fish.
Got it!
That's a good girl.
All right.
Let's get on!
Believe in Lady Luck now?
Yeah. Lady Bad Luck. Ah.
Time to purge a Primarch.
You got it. Yeah!
Jump! I had my doubts. But I also believed that if we stuck together, somehow we could change our fate.
Daisley's through there.
We're still gonna have our talk. So let's survive this first, yeah?
Right.
Alright, so all of our cutscenes are done, but I am out of time, so I gotta cut it here. Hope this guide was helpful though, and I hope you guys keep joining me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.